Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Today is day 15 of our 30-day yoga journey. Congratulations, we are halfway through. This whole yoga journey is called Inward. And for day 15, we are focusing on empathy and kindness. So the posture practice that we'll do today will be a little more gentle and just coming at it from a place of ease and compassion for self. We will complete this practice with a balancing pranayama to set ourselves up for a loving kindness practice so that we could cultivate that self-compassion within ourselves and also extend that out towards others. So you will need a block today. It's not necessary, but if you have one, it will be helpful. If you don't have a block, you can use a thicker pillow or maybe a couch cushion. Whatever you have, getting creative with what you have around the house. Get into something comfortable and let's get this practice started. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. So you can prop your hips up on a block or whatever prop that you have. Sitting up nice and tall, give your shoulders a loop back and down, elbows soft. Chin slightly in. Make any last little micro adjustments to get comfortable so we could fully land here in our practice. We'll start with 2 deep clearing, cleansing breaths here. You can close down your eyes, and just to get on the same page, exhale through the nose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let your belly and chest fill up. And a nice big cleansing exhale out through the mouth. Release, let it go. And then one more like this. Deep inhale through the nose, belly inflates, chest expands all the way up into the collarbones. Take life in. And then a nice big exhale, cleansing breath out of the mouth, release. All the stale air goes out. Close your mouth and drop into your breath in and out through both nostrils. And for today's practice, we will work with samavriti, which means equal length breaths. So equal length inhales and equal length exhales. So start to set the intention to make the breath nice and smooth and even. Feeling the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out. And for today's practice, we'll invite in this tone and sense of empathy and kindness towards ourselves. So from here, we'll just drop the chin down towards the chest, keeping the spine nice and tall. Just feel that stretch in the back of the neck. And then bring your head back to center, and then lift your chin up, bare the throat. Only as far back as it feels okay for you. And then come back to center, and we'll just drop one ear to one side, feel a stretch on the side of the neck. Just loosening up the neck and the shoulders, the upper body, come back to center. Drop your other ear down to your shoulder, feel a stretch on the other side. And back to center. Now we're just going to look to the right. Just turn your head to the right. And back to center. Turn your head to the left. And back to center. Nice and easy. From here, we're going to reach both arms up. Inhale. Reach to the sides of the waist. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So your right hand comes behind you, left hand to your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. The chest stays open, shoulders down. Maybe you look to your right, breathe into your belly. Just coming into a little warm up here. Inhale, back to center. Both arms reach up. Exhale, twist to your left. Left hand down, right arm, right hand to your left thigh. Shoulders down, chest open. Breathe into your belly. Release back to center. Inhale, both arms reach up, feeling the spine get longer each time. Exhale, side stretch. Right hand down to the ground. Left arm reaches up and over. And again, the chest stays open. Root down through your left sit bone and extend through your left fingers. You can peek under your left arm, or maybe you look up. And inhale, both arms reach up, getting even longer. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Root down through your right sit bone and extend through your right fingers. Chest is open. Breathe into the right side. And inhale, both arms reach up. And then as you exhale, flip your palms away and lower the arms down. Just clear the space around you. Now from here, we'll come onto all fours. Continue to warm up the spine just a little more. So tabletop, spreading your fingers wide, knees under the hips. And once you're here, you can come into your cat-cow. So nice and easeful. Inhale, we'll release the belly, lift the gaze, shoulders out of the ears. As you exhale, push the floor away. Pull the belly in, nose towards the belly. Twice more. Inhale, open up to your cow. And exhale to your cat. And again, inhale, open up. Exhale to your cat. Come to neutral here. We'll keep the hips stacked over the knees. We'll come into our puppy stretch. Walk or slide the hands forward and melt the forehead down towards the ground, or you can always bring a block up to your forehead. See if you can point your toes and press the tops of the feet into the mat. Push down with your hands on the ground as if you're in downward dog. Glide the shoulders down and away towards your sit bones. Slight pull in of the belly. Deepen your breath here. Just enjoy this luxurious stretch here in the spine, the shoulders, the underarms. Beautiful. And then walk your hands back under you for support. Now we're going to come on to the knees here. So you're going to sit, bring your legs a little bit closer together and sit back onto your heels. Now you can always place a block in between the ankles for a little bit more support. So we'll move through a sequence here. If you find that you need some extra padding for your knees, put a blanket under your knees, adding that extra care and kindness towards yourself, as we'll be doing some work on the knees here. So we'll bring our arms into eagle arms. So take your arms out to the sides, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your right arm on top of your left. Either hands to the shoulders or backs of the hands touch, or full bind palm to palm. Elbows just lift slightly and relax your shoulders. Now we're going to move dynamically here. Focus your awareness, find your balance. As you inhale, you're going to stand on your knees and you're just going to lift the elbows, but the lift initiates from the sides of your body. And then as you exhale, you're going to sit back down and curl your elbows in, nose in, round, round, round. And inhale, rise to your knees, elbows lift, and your head stays in line with the spine, so you're not dropping it back. And then exhale, pull in, round, round, round. And again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, pull in, in. Come back to neutral, keep your hands as they are. Come to stand on your knees. Now really focus here. We're gonna step the right foot forward to a lunge, keeping eagle arms. So when you feel balanced and stable, you're just gonna slowly lift your right leg, and you can take it in increments, stepping it forward, and then hinge forward here. Your ankle is under the knee. Lift your elbows slightly, pull the low belly up and in to stabilize the lower back. Now gently unravel your arms and reach your arms up overhead. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, lift up and out of your waist. Keep pulling that right heel back, left knee forward. Show your heart. And then as you inhale, reach your arms back up. As you exhale, take your hands down, frame your right foot. Now we'll take the right arm to the inside of the right leg, heel toe your right foot out to the right to make some space. Pause here, hands could be flat here, or if you have the space, come onto your forearms. We'll just hold the breath here for a few breaths. We'll breathe for a few breaths and hold the posture, not holding the breath. Breathe into your belly. Okay, if you're on your forearms, come back to your hands and turn your right toes out to the right to face the top right corner of your mat. We're going to prepare to come into Malasana Yogi Squat. So tuck your left toes under, power up your back leg, and lift your hips up a little higher. And then you're going to step your left foot to the outside of the left hand, and then start to come into your squat. You can always bring your block here underneath your sit bones. Hands come into prayer, pushing the palms together to find that leverage to press your upper arms into your inner thighs. And notice if you're arching or caving in on the inner arches of your feet, you want to bring the outer edges firm. So your knees are tracking in line with your toes. And if that means you gotta sit up higher, then sit up higher. Breathe into your belly. Okay, now release your hands down. Lift your sit bones up. If a block is there, just move it to the side. Heel toe your feet underneath your sit bones. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, flat back, chin in. And exhale, forward fold. Root down with your feet to rise, arms reach all the way up. Hands touch, exhale, hands to heart center. One cycle of breath here. Let your awareness just drop into your heart. Bring your hands down by your side. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. And once we're here, we're going to give our shoulders a loop onto the back so the chest is open, and extend your elbows. Little bend in the knees. Inhale, deep breath into the chest, into the heart. And then as you exhale, start to hinge over the hips, fold here, chin in. You can keep the knees bent a lot here. If you find that the spine is really rounding, then bend your knees. Breathe deeply into your belly. If you feel like you have the space, you can always lengthen the legs as long as the back isn't super rounding, super rounded. Maybe you close your eyes, breathe into the belly. Now if your hands are interlaced here, just release your hands down. Nice and gentle. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, chin in, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. You can always place your knees down. Pubic bone curls in. Inhaling here to prepare. And as you exhale, we're going to lower down to our bellies. You can again bring the knees down, bend your elbows towards the back of the mat, point your toes. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Inhale, lift into baby cobra or cobra, nice and gentle, shoulders down, elbows in. And exhale, you're going to lower down and then push the floor away, and then shift up and back to downward facing dog. Take one breath in here, and then a nice exhale out through the mouth, release. Now from here, you're going to lift your heels up and place your knees down. And we'll come back to that sequence with eagle arms. So walk your hands in, point your toes, sit back on your heels. Legs can be together, or maybe you have a block between your ankles for support. Arms come out to the sides, inhale here. And as you exhale, eagle arms, this time left arm on top. Either hands touch the shoulders or backs of the hands touch, or full bind palm to palm. Elbows lift slightly, drop your shoulders. Now here we are, we're going to move dynamically with ease. As you inhale, you're going to stand on your knees and you're going to lift the elbows, head stays in line with the spine. The lift is initiated from the sides of the body. And then as you exhale, chin comes in, pull the elbows in, pull in, round the spine. Inhale, how smooth can you move? Come to stand on your knees, lift the elbows, you're syncing the breath in conjunction with the movement. So slow down the breath as you exhale, pull in. Inhale, rise, stand on the knees, lift the elbows, the sides of the body. And then as you exhale, pull in. Inhale, just come to neutral spine here. Stay for your exhale. We're going to prepare for our lunge. So come to stand on the knees. And when you feel steady and stable, you're going to step your left foot forward. left ankle under the left knee. Drop the left hip down, low belly zips in, lift the elbows slightly, and then gently unravel the arms. Little break if you need. Reach the arms up, inhale. As you exhale, bend the elbows, left hip pulls back, lift up and out of the waist, show your heart. Feel your heart. Inhale, extend the arms up. And then as you exhale, frame your left leg. Now heel toe your left foot out to the left, make some space for your chest and torso. Left hand comes on the inside. You can stay right here. Again, remembering that compassion and kindness towards yourself. If this is enough, stay right here. You can bring your forearms down if you'd like. Just remember that length in the spine with the shoulders down and away. Chin is in. Breathe into your belly. If you're on your forearms, just come back onto your hands, preparing for Malasana. So turn your left toes out to the left so they face the top left corner of your mat. Tuck your right toes under, power up your back leg. Now lift your hips up a little more, and when you're ready, step your right foot out to the outside of your right hand and find your squat. Once again, you can use a prop if you'd like. Placing the hands palm to palm, gently push into the hands to use that as leverage to open up the inner thighs, making sure all four corners of the feet are rooted. Lift the spine, shoulders down, breathe into your belly. Cultivating ease here. Now we're going to rise from this position. So you're going to root down with your heels and try to keep the spine long as if you're gliding against a wall. So root down with your heels, feel the legs engage, root, root, root as you rise. Straighten your legs, lower your arms down. If your block is here, you can just gently move it to the side, either with your foot gently or with your hands. Tadasana mountain pose. Shoulders back, eyes up. Come back to center. And let's do a little flow here to make our way back down. Tailbone lengthens down as you reach the arms up. Inhale. Little bend in the knees. Exhale. Try to keep the biceps by the ears to strengthen the back. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. Pause here. Take an inhale. Pubic bone curls in, push down through the palms. And as you exhale, shift slightly forward. You can always bring your knees down and lower down to your belly. Elbows in. Shoulders onto the back. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Tops of feet press down. And exhale, push down through the palms. Lift your core. Go up and back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. And a nice big cleansing exhale out through the mouth. Lift your heels up, inhale, push down through the palms, sit bones reach up and back. And as you exhale, gently place your knees down. Take your legs off to the side, come onto your sit bones and your legs will come forward. If your block is at the front, maybe you have two blocks, you just want to grab at least one block close to you within arm's reach. We're going to prepare to come down onto our backs. So come down onto your back. And your knees are bent, feet are on the mat. You're going to take your block or whatever prop you have, press your feet into the ground, lift your hips up and slide the block underneath your sacrum. So not your bum, not your lower back, but right in between on that bony part there. This is supported bridge. This might feel great. Sometimes it feels so good on the lower back to stay like this if that's where you want to be. Again, listening, learning to listen, to have that empathy for yourself. Or perhaps maybe this will feel good by lifting your legs up towards the sky. Your hands could be placed on your belly or arms down by your side, or you can cactus the arms if you'd like. Or maybe sometimes it's nice to place your elbows on the mat, open up your palms, and just have the weight of your legs rest into your hands. So yogi's choice, however you want to feel supported here. Close your eyes. and breathe into the belly. So just feel the belly rise and fall. Find this effortless effort with the legs if they're up in the air. Inviting in that downward force, the downward flow of energy with the legs up, which is super calming for the nervous system, allowing us to tap into these spaces of empathy and kindness for self and for others. Okay, if your legs are up in the sky, just slowly bend your knees, plant your feet back down onto the mat. Pause for a second. And then you're going to push your feet into the ground, lift your hips up, gently engage your glutes, and take your block off to the side. Lower your hips down again, relax your glutes, pause for a moment, and just receive that beautiful nourishment and grounding. Take your arms out to the sides, palms up, bring your knees in towards tabletop, slight pull in of the belly. And then we'll just take the legs and drop them over to the left. So roll over onto your left side. Your left hand can hold on to your right thigh. Your head could be wherever is the most comfortable for your neck. Either look towards your legs, center, or for a full twist, look the opposite way. Your left hand is there supporting your thigh, as that might feel a little more supportive for the lower back. Let that right shoulder soften, palm is up. Maybe you close your eyes, and again, abdominal breathing, inviting in nurturance as you inhale, and inviting in that release as you exhale. Beautiful. Start to bring your legs back to center, and then we'll do a simple switch over to the other side. So bring your legs over to the right. You can scoot yourself over to the left with your hips a bit if that feels good. And then right hand to the left thigh to hold the thigh, to offer more support for the lower back. Left palm is up. Comfortable position for your head, for your neck. Close your eyes. And then drop into your abdominal breathing, finding your rhythm and flow of breath here. Receive. Okay, come back to center. Place your feet down onto the mat, lift and lower your hips just a bit to readjust so the hips are level. And then we'll bring the knees in towards the chest, interlace the fingers. Bring a hug in for yourself, acknowledge your efforts, finding some symmetry here once again. And then we'll extend our legs out long for a brief shavasana, just to rest and integrate before we move into our loving kindness practice. Ankles fall open, palms up. Release any effort of your breath, any controlling. Just let the breath be natural. Your whole body is resting here on the ground. And just allow yourself to rest and receive and bathe in kindness and empathy. start to deepen your breath once again and bring some movement back into your body. Just wiggling your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Bring your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. And then bring your knees in toward you again. Acknowledge your efforts. Now when you're ready, we're going to meet in a comfortable seated position, propping your hips up, feeling comfortable and supported. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Just like we started practice today, we'll have the palms either facing down or up, whatever feels more inviting to you in this moment. Down is generally for more grounding, for support. Up is for receivership, for openness. Back of the neck is long. Now, before we move into our loving kindness practice, we'll just do a little bit of pranayama to really set ourselves up to receive this loving kindness practice. So we'll do equal length breaths, samavriti, and I'll count you in for the first few and then let you count for yourself, perhaps even eventually releasing the count. We'll do a simple inhale 4, exhale 4. So just to get on the same page, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And then we'll begin. Smoothly inhale through the nose for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Continue on your own. Count for yourself. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Smooth, balanced breaths, samavriti. Tapping into this equilibrium. Just finishing off your last round of the breathing technique. When you've completed your final exhalation, just let the counting go and just allow your breath to adjust. Your breath is now effortless. Now we'll shift into our loving kindness practice. You can keep your eyes closed. Breath is effortless. Now here, visualize your own face, smiling and radiating. As you visualize your own face smiling and radiating, you're going to silently repeat these phrases to yourself, repeating after me. May I be happy. May I be free. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. And just feeling into the intention behind these words and allowing them to nourish you and fill every cell of your being with every breath. Now visualize someone you love dearly. This could be a friend, or a family member, or your partner, or a pet. And now picture their face smiling at you. And then extend these wishes to them. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And just feel the warmth of your heart as you offer these blessings. And now visualize someone that you don't really know that well. Perhaps you've just crossed paths with them. Now extend these wishes to them. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And now finally, visualize someone that you may have a challenging relationship with. And if you're willing, with the most sincerity that you could access, send these well wishes to them. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Now take a deep inhale here, just soaking in all of that positive energy that we've generated. Breathe in. Hold the breath in just for a moment with calm. Hold it in. And then just exhale through the mouth, release any lingering tension. Close your mouth once again, breathe in through your nose, effortless breath. And then bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space, slight bowing of the chin. Just allowing us to relish in this boundless amount of empathy and compassion and kindness that we've cultivated for ourselves and for others. And may we take all of this off of our mats and into the rest of our day. Thank you for your trust and for sharing your practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.